my name's Jane Mackenzie. I'm going to show you the different variations on the plank. So Matt is going to be my assistant to do this. So Matt's going to come down onto the mat. So from there, if you just come into a box position. So with a box position, from here, Matt's got a nice flat back through here. He's going to bring the shoulders back and down. So pressing the shoulders back and down to engage these muscles through here. From this position, he pulls in on the tummy muscle. So transverse abdominis, he pulls the tummy muscle in, and that's going to help support the back. So that's your first position on your plank. If you want to make that a little bit harder, you take your hands a little bit further forwards, a weeny bit more than that, Matt, thank you. And then he gently brings the hips through. Keep pulling up on the tummy. Bring the hips through a little bit further still, and then holding it there in position. So from that position, we've got that line running down through the body. We've got a natural curve through the back here, but it's still pulling up. The shoulders are engaged through here. The elbows need to be soft, so the elbow faces to the outside. So soften the elbows so they face to the outside slightly. Good, lovely. So from that position, he's now going to show you that on the elbows, because if it's a bit too much on the wrists, then he's going to come down onto the elbows and ease the hips through a tiny bit more, and then you can see we've got that nice line down. If you find you get cramp in your toes, then you can curl your toes up and place your feet on the floor. If it's more comfortable for you, ideally to flatten the feet, then do. So that keeps that nice and level from here. So that's your three-quarter plank position. From here, we're going to take it into a full plank. So Matt's going to curl his toes up, so his toes are on the floor. And then all he's going to do is going to remain static through here and lift the hips up off the floor. And that's all you need to do to get into a full plank position. So his knees are ever so slightly soft, so he's not locking out on the knees. And he's really pulling in on the abdominal muscles, and from there looking down at the floor so the head's directly in line and the shoulders are engaged. And that's your full plank position. He lowers the knees down now, and then from there either sits back into a stretch. From here you can either take it into this stretch, or from there coming back into that position, Matt, bringing the shoulders forward, and then from there bring the legs slightly behind you, and you're going to gently lower the body down to the floor. Now, not letting it arch, come down with the arms. Good, lovely. And relax it down. So that's your plank position. You can see you don't need to lift the bottom up. All you do is bring the hips through and then lift the knees off the floor. And that takes you into that full plank position on the elbows. And from there, to stretch that, lower the knees down first, and then lower the hips down. And then from there, coming up to the elbows, bring the elbows slightly back a weeny bit, and he's going to lift the chest up and forwards from here. From there, looking down at his hands down here, so that head's still in line, pulling the tummy up off the floor to engage through the core muscles, but also stretch out the core muscles. So we've got a nice curve through here without collapsing the back. So we've got a nice healthy stretch through the abdominals. So by lifting the shoulders up and lifting up, you're getting that nice stretch down the front. So that's our plank position. So there we go.